Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Starco Gaming here, back with another Marvel Future Fight video. Guys, if you enjoy the content, make sure to hit that sub and like button to show your support to the channel. So guys, it is Thursday morning and it's time to do our weekly roster review. Now if you want to participate in the roster review, guys, it's pretty simple. You go on the Discord server, link in the description below the video. You go into the channel MFF roster review, as you can see here, right here, MFF roster review, and you type your IGN with your question. It's that simple. Then every week I go through the list we have here and we post a video assisting as many people as possible and is the nicest way as possible. Yeah, sometimes I can get some roasting going just because it needs to be done, but usually most of the time it's actually pretty nice advice here, guys. The point of those videos, those weekly roster review videos, guys, it's to help you guys as much as possible. So we got a first one here. The Punisher IGN 000 0 through 01. Can you help me check my character builds? Now that's something I cannot actually do in a roster review for one specific reason. I do not have access to the stats of your characters. So for me to actually be able to help you with certain character build, I need you to put screenshot of the characters in the regular chat, in the chat English here. See, that's chat here. Post or the language of your chat you want to post. You just go in that language and post screenshot of a specific characters you want me, well, you want somebody to look at, because it's not just me. We have a few helpful people in here on the Discord server, and you ask what you actually try to do with these characters and somebody will help you in building that character up. It's just impossible to do it like that because I don't have access to the stats. Or you cap on cooldown, you cap on your defense, you know, all those important things. Also, are you using the character in World Boss Ultimate, Alliance Battle Extreme, Shadowland, Alliance Conquest, Timeline, Alliance Tournament? I have no clue, so it's impossible to actually get it done on a videos like that. So for you Punisher buddy, just go in the regular chat and we'll help you with that. Next we have a Scarlet the Ninja Monkey D Mars. What the hell is this IGN, bro? You should hang yourself, man. Okay, we're gonna go in recommended year, post the IGN, and the IGN is invalid, so you gotta give me the proper IGN. That's a good star here. That's a good star. Oh, I'm guessing it's just missing an N in the monkey here. Let's see. Come on, I'm trying to type it properly, bro. Okay, monkey, and yeah, no, yeah. I don't know if that's a good account. I don't know, it doesn't seem like Scarlet here. Okay, just make sure you post a good IGN, because you told me that was your second account, so I highly doubt that is your second account. So make sure you give me the proper IGN here. Scarlet the Ninja. Okay, next we have Yoda. Yoda. Are we gonna get our first going on here? Are we gonna get it? Yep. Here we go. So we're gonna start looking. Alliance level is 30. That's perfect. Always want to be Alliance level 28 plus, by the way, guys. Now we're gonna check the cards. Cooldown 27%. That is good. Ignore defense 28% is good. Attack speed 17% is good. Actually, a little bit over the cap for the attack speed. Since you get the 3% from the collection, you can actually drop this a little bit. You want to drop that attack speed to be around between 15 and 18%. Right now you are at 20.5%, so maybe a little bit too high. So let's take a quick look at those cards here. First card, all attack on it, that's okay. This card's got attack speed, physical attack, that's okay. This card, all attack, critical rate, that's good. Critical rate, critical damage, yeah. Honestly, I will reroll this card to actually get the all attack on it, at least all attack and either critical damage or critical rate. That will be a good mix. And then we got this card. This card is terrible. This card is plain terrible, bro. I actually will recommend you here. You're good with attack speed, so what I actually recommend you to go here, maybe a shield number 12 card. If we look at the shield number 12 cards real fast here, on cards, I got one in my inventory here. Okay, so shield cards, you get all attack, critical damage, so that is a very good start. Then you can have energy attack, you can have attack speed is there, not that you need it, but still there. Then you can have physical attack, so pretty much you can have triple attack with critical damage and attack speed. Is very solid. You need a card that's totally offensive here, so that will be my recommendation. That will actually allow you to replace this card eventually, because if you get the attack speed as bonus option on shield number 12 cards, you're gonna be like 25% attack speed, so you can actually drop this card and stay in the attack speed and get something more offensive here. Like the regular Loki card will actually be better than that if you do have attack speed in the shield 12 cards you're gonna put instead of the future fight cards. Basically, the Loki card will give you cooldown, all attack, energy attack, and your defense on it, so that will be much better, much stronger than this card in my opinion in the long run. But you're gonna make sure you reach a 25% cooldown before you do that switch here for this card. So replace this card here with shield number 12, roll energy attack, physical attack, and attack speed on it. That's my recommendation here. The other cards, yeah, reroll this card here, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it for the cards. Now if we look at your roster, next tier 3 should be either Luna Snow or Captain America. Let's take a quick look at what you got here. Let's take the look, man. Yeah, first look at this. What I can say is that you need a lot of important uniforms here. Number one that's very important is where Sharon Rogers. You want to give her the good uniform. Then where's Captain America, man? Oh boy, yeah, you need the good uniform for Captain America, the end game uniform. That is a must. So you have just there two very important uniform, and I'm guessing that Spider-Man with the new update will have a very strong uniform, so that could be another uniform. So first tier 3, Captain America, you need uniform from Minerva 2. I guess I missed her when I was looking. So Sharon Rogers, Minerva, Captain America needs uniform, and then you need to get Captain America as your next tier 3. Then you can do either Deadpool or Sharon Rogers after that. If we look at the tier 2 missing here, Valkyrie, if you get a BO sub, I don't know. Well, you have Luna if you have the BO sub, so like, yeah, let's forget that one. If you can get the BO sub and get Luna ups, it's totally worth it. If not, well, we're gonna skip her, obviously. If we look at important characters missing here, seems you're doing pretty solid with the important characters from what I can see. This guy is actually a great support if you get him up. This guy great for a villain in Shadowland. Best lead for Luna Snow and Luna at tier 1 is very strong for Alliance Battle Extreme, so very strong lead for her there if you get her up. My opinion, this should be your next tier 2 characters. You can get her to tier 2 with farming her as a striker, so yes, it takes a long time, but that's a good one. Your Crystal here, very strong tier 2, especially if you get her uniform. Very strong. However, other than that, you're doing good with your meta. There's literally nothing to say about the metas. You got pretty much all the meta except the paywall metas and just missing a few uniforms. So work on those uniforms, work on those characters I said to get up, and if you can afford getting a BO sub, I highly recommend it. If not, well, just keep doing the good work you're doing. That's pretty much what I gotta say here. Okay, so that was for Yoda here. Next we have Grim Death. Let's go take a look at that. Here we go. We have a level 30 alliance. That is good. Now the cards are terrible. We see just that number here. Attack speed 0% is terrible. That ignore defense 13.6%, that's terrible. So that tells me that you're not following my beginner guide cards right away. Okay, so you're gonna trash that, and you're gonna trash that. Those are the two cards we're gonna trash here. Now this card here, good, yeah, roll is okay for starting. This Loki cards, you want to re-roll this Loki cards to get energy attack that you already have, which is good, but you also want to add ignore defense on this cards. Then you got this card here, you want to re-roll this card, you want to have all attack as bonus option with I think you can have ignore defense too, but you want two good bonus options, and which one of them needs to be all attack. So that's cover those three cards. The three cards you're keeping, that's what you gotta do with those three cards here. Loki 17, Marvel Zombie 2, and Premium Gwynpool. Now, the other two cards, it's simple. Here you're gonna take these cards, you're gonna replace that with the Punisher number 17. You want to roll cooldown and all attack on that card as bonus option. And here you're gonna get a Secrets War 2099 limb variant, and all that shall fix your ignore defense and attack speed without affecting your cooldown mostly. Now if you look at the two cards I'm actually talking about, I want to show them to you to make sure you get the proper one. So the Punisher card is this one. Here you have which is the stats with, you have cooldown here, then you have all attack on the last stat. So you want all attack and cooldown this cards to be optimal, but just cooldown will be a good start here for this card. And then you have the Secrets War 2099 limb variant here. No, not this one, my bad, this one. So you have the attack speed and your defense, and as bonus option you have your critical damage max speed, not important here. You have energy attack will be a good one here, and you have cooldown here. So basically, but you don't want to cooldown your fighting cooldown, so you want to go all attack and energy attack on this card as a bonus option. That is actually what you want to achieve here. Yeah, those other two don't matter much. You want to energy attack and all attack here, and pretty much this card is going to fix with the Punisher 19. Is going to fix your attack speed and increase your ignore defense a little bit. Now if we look at your roster, first tier 3 she'll be yeah, you got your tier 2 was okay, you got enough. So first tier 3 she'll be Captain Marvel, then you want to go Luna Snow, then Captain America. That's the order for the first three tier 3 to actually rank up. Why those three? Because those are the three that's going to cover the most ground together. Like they both cover 2 Alliance Battle Extreme Day, 2 different Alliance Battle Extreme Day every 2 weeks, so that gives you 6 days that it covers together at tier 3 up to the maximal score. And then they can all of them can actually hit the max score in no restrictions, so that gives you there's 2 no restrictions, so that gives you 8 Alliance Battle Extreme Day cover every 2 weeks with only 3 tier 3. This is why you want to work on those 3 tier 3 as soon as possible. And also Captain Marvel number 1, because she's also going to help you get more crystal from timeline battle. She can beat tier 3 Jean, she can beat tier 3 well, all the tier 3 pretty much. She can beat them all. Thanos, Jean Grey, all of them can actually be beaten by a tier 3 Captain Marvel, and she does not even need immunity to guard break to make that happen, which is why she is number 1, because she is the character that will bring the most crystal to your account per week. Plus she's really banned from timeline, which is a huge advantage. So Captain Marvel, Luna, and Captain America for the tier 3. If we look at the tier 2 here, let's take a quick look. Now it's a matter if you have BO subs or not. Well, first one, you should get this girl. This girl will cover 2 Alliance Battle Extreme for you, which is female combat. Well, Captain America can cover that one too, but she will also cover combat villain and female super villain. So she covered 2 combat day Alliance Battle Extreme, so very important. If you get a BO sub, this guy, then you have Nick Fury, then pay attention if you add him. You need this guy to tier 2 here, Korat. You need this guy to tier 2, this guy to tier 2. That's a lot, huh? That's a lot. And oh, and here we go, Nick Fury. At least get this guy to 6 stars so you can get his leadership. And let me check. Yeah, you need 6-star mastery. Misty Knight is very important since you got Luna Snow up there at tier 2. She is pretty much mandatory there. And I'm looking for one more character here just to make sure. Oh, there we go. You need 6-star 6 mastery. She-Hulk, very important. So basically, you gotta work on a few metas, which is you know, Korath, Minerva, and the third one I said, oh, the Paywall, Ghost Panther, and Nick Fury. So those are the metas to work for tier 2. Al Coulson 2 at tier 2. Then you work on those characters mastery. Those mastery characters don't need to be tier 2. They just need to be 6-star 6 mastery, which is She-Hulk and Misty Knight. Those are the two characters you need to get up at 6-star 6 mastery as a free-to-play player for their leadership. And that pretty much covers your roster. That's a lot of characters I name here. You don't have to do them all in a day. You know, take your time. That just gives you a priority list here to actually work on and focus on pretty much. So that covers my boy Green Death here. Next, we're moving to Mustafar. I finished most of your advice last week for my cards and my characters, but I need you to help me in my cards. When you review my cards this week, tell me if I use Loki Premium cards, which shall change, and if I need another card, tell me which, but it should be free-to-play cards, please. Now, let me say that pretty much every single cards in the game are free-to-play cards because you can get them from booty in the Wall Boss Ultimate. You only need the blue booty to actually be able to get those premium cards. Well, I have a chance to get those premium cards. So every single cards except pretty much the Korean cards and the Monster Unleashed cards can be found in those booties. Now let's go with a quick look. Were you just asking for your cards today? Maybe you want to see everything. I'm not sure. We'll review everything here. Okay, so cards effect. Your attack speed need work. Your cooldown still need work. So let's see what we can do here. And you said you add a low-key premium or a premium card. I don't know which one you're talking about. I'm guessing you're talking about the hold on, the one with the big attack speed. Okay, yeah, that's the real Loki. That's the one with the face of the Loki. So I'll actually put that Loki cards here. That'd be where I put that Loki cards. Then I will replace this card with the Punisher 19 card here, and this card with the Secrets War 2099 Limb variant. Punisher cards, you want to make sure to have cooldown on it, and all those change together should get you your min-max stats. So replace this card with, I know that's perfect roll, but that doesn't cover the stats you need right now. So you need to replace this card with that Loki premium cards. You replace this. Actually, no, never mind. Keep that cards. Put that Loki #1 cards here. That keep your cooldown. Yeah, that sounds good. And put the Punisher 19 cards here. And try that for now. Let's see what stat we can get with that. Then after that, with those bonus options we're gonna have, we're gonna take a look at what we can do next. I really want to see that first because I don't want to touch this card. I don't want to. It's a perfect roll. So let's drop a Punisher. Let's drop that Loki premium cards here. Punisher 19 cards here. Then let's see from there what we can do to min-max those stats. And if we look at your roster here, what we're missing at tier 3 here. Don't look like we're missing anything for. Oh, Luna. Luna needs tier 3. Luna needs uniform. Here we go. You need uniform from this guild too when there's a uniform sale, obviously. If we look at the rest of the characters, Strife should be a focus in my opinion, not only for PvE but for PvP too. Let's see, there's no Magneto tier 3 in, so yeah, this guy should be rank up as soon as possible in my opinion. If we look at the rest, let's see if we're missing any metas. She could be, this character should be your next tier 2. Then you can work on this guy for Shadowland. And yeah, that's pretty much what I see for now for your account. So work on those 2 characters, Luna next tier 3, those 2 uniform, and change those 2 cards I recommend. Then after that, we're gonna see what we can do after that. So get that going, and then next week or in a few weeks, come back to me and we can help you a little bit more here. So that cover Mustafar. Next we have Veeru 3. Hopefully I did not murder that name too much. Hopefully. Okay, let's take a quick look at that. We're gonna start with the cards. Okay, attack speed is trash, cooldown is trash. We're gonna fix that right away. Right away. First thing, you're gonna take that, you're gonna shove it to your butt. I love to say that. Now, you're gonna replace this card with the Punisher 19 cards. Make sure you have cooldown on it, which should give you about 23% cooldown. We need a little bit more cooldown than that. Okay, so 23% cooldown with that. This card is good. These cards need to be rerolled while like real bad. The bonus option total trash. These cards need to be rerolled. You want to get energy attack in your defense, or at least in your defense on it. Actually, you're gonna need attack speed on it because your attack speed is your attack speed is non-existent, so you need to get attack speed on this card. So at least energy attack and attack speed. And this card here, I know it looks good, but you need the attack speed. So you're gonna have to replace this card with the Punisher 19 cards. So Punisher 19 cards here, reroll for attack speed, energy attack here, and here we're gonna replace that with, we said, we're gonna go with the Secret Sword 2099 limb variant here. That should fix your attack speed and cooldown with those options. You want to make sure you roll cooldown this card and cooldown on the Secret Sword 2099 limb variant you're gonna put there, and cooldown the Punisher 19 you're gonna put there, and that should fix pretty much all your stats with that. You're gonna drop a little bit in attack, but attack is useless if you do not have the bonus option, and you'll be able to go get some of that attack back on this card. You can have all attack on this card, so that's going to be a change. And you get some of that energy attack you need for Island Battle Extreme and World Boss Ultimate in there. By replacing that physical attack, you got so many more characters with energy attack, it's more important. So those little changes should help you a lot with your cards. Now if we look at the next tier 3 character, let's take a quick look here. There's no Luna. Not a big fan of you working on her right now. I'll actually say Deadpool. She'll be your next tier 3. Then after that, you can work on her if you don't plan to get Luna's no up. Deadpool first, because Deadpool will help you more globally, and Jean Grey at tier 2 can already own timeline battle, so she's not really that important to get tier 3. Yes, she gets very strong. She's the best tier 3 in the game, don't get me wrong, but you don't need her at tier 3 to actually win in timeline battle. Personally, I'm gonna be scoring a top 10% in the top league this week, and I'm gonna get 200 gems, crystal, and my Jean is still tier 2. Level 66, gear 22, and she's still on timeline battle like really easy. So she doesn't need a tier 3 advancement to own timeline battle at all. So I say keep her on the burner here and go with Deadpool and get this uniform for your next tier 3. Now if we look at the characters that are missing a tier 2, let's take a quick look here. See if we're missing any metas before we do important recommendations. So many characters, man. They should remove some. No, I'm joking. It doesn't look like we're missing any metas. Nope. Not missing any metas, so you're gonna go with Shadowland characters most likely here. So let's take a look at what we got. 6 stars that could get advanced to tier 2. This guy, good character for Shadowland at tier 2. This guy, good at tier 2 too. Those are characters that actually don't need uniform too. What we look next, you should get this guy to tier 2 and give him his Ronin uniform, and that gives you 3 characters to work, 2 tier 2, 1 characters to work, 2 tier 3. So I think that is good enough for now for those characters, and those cards will work on that. When that's fixed, come back to me and we'll help you improve even more at that point. So that covers it for my boy Veeru here. Next, we have 88 Savage 305. Let's take a quick look at that. Okay, let's see if you did the work with the cards. I recommend no, you did not. You did not change a single thing from last week from the cards, so that's still trash. Trash that, trash that, trash that. You're gonna replace their Marvel Zombie number 2 here, Secrets War 2099 Limb variant, and here either Gwenpool or a Shield number 12 cards. You're gonna get all those cards to mythical, including a Punisher 19 and Loki cards here with the 3 new cards, and then we're gonna be able to check for the best bonus option to actually work toward to. Now if we look at your roster, last week I told you to stop working on characters past level 70 because you're past level 60 because you were wasting biometrics, and you haven't listened to me. You haven't listened to me. Your Captain America was 66 last week, and you just dropped so many biometrics that's keeping you from progressing. So if you want to get roster review, either listen to me or don't get roster review. So once you start listening to me, I will help you more. Next one, we have Prince of Mingo, Roast Me Starco. I've improved my roster a lot since last week. Got Scarlet Twitch to 6 stars, finished Deadpool Epic Quest, and got a new tier 3 too. My IGN is Rare Pancake. How does that taste, a Rare Pancake, man? Does that taste better? Okay, here we go. Rare Pancake. We're gonna start with the cards here real fast. Cards. So much work to be done. So much work. Okay, let's look at those stats. Cooldown is actually not that bad. Attack speed is getting close. So first thing, oh, and we can actually fix all of that with this card. You're gonna take this card, you're gonna replace with a Punisher 19 cards. Make sure you get cooldown on that card. That'll fix your defense, attack speed, and cooldown on one shot here. On one shot. You still need a little bit more attack speed, but that will be a good start. This card's got triple attack with max HP, and this card's okay. You're gonna replace this card here. You're gonna go with a Secret War 2099 Limb variant, and you're gonna make sure you roll cooldown on it, and that will take care of your cooldown, your attack speed, your defense. Everything's gonna be up to the level it needs to be, and you're still gonna have that triple attack card, so you're not gonna lose that much attack, in my opinion. And then if we look at this card, bonus options are okay. This card, you need to reroll this cards for the bonus option, energy attack, and in your defense. You need to get that in your defense up a little bit, but that's the little work you're gonna do with your cards. Doing much better, that's for sure. If you look at your roster, your next tier 3 should be either Captain America or Luna Snow. Luna Snow, okay. We're gonna go with Luna Snow before Captain America. So get this girl a suit, get her to tier 3 next. Then after that you can get suit for him in game, suit for her in game. Well, Captain Marvel movie, whatever. But it seems like you're listening to my advice. That is good. Get this girl a uniform. Without uniform, she's not very good. If we look at tier 2 characters we could be working on her right now, let's take a look. Well, you gotta get her to 6-star 6 master, but even if you don't get her to 6 stars yet, you want to make sure you get her mastery up. She has the best leadership in the game. You got Luna Snow, so you want to work on this girl to 6-star 6 mastery. And yeah, that will be in the 2 characters I actually recommend you to work on this week. If you can get this girl to tier 2, go ahead, but she is pretty far. We got an endgame uniform this, so she'll be a good characters to get to tier 2. No, this guy is not ready. So let's work on tier 2 here. 6-star 6 mastery here, and 6-star 6 mastery here, and Luna Snow next tier 3. Those are the things we're gonna work on, and work on your cards, and you'll be doing much better, that's for sure. So that covers for rare pancakes. Next we have tokens. Let's take a quick look at that, buddy. Let's get started with the cards here. They're actually not bad, but we're gonna do some changes because the attack speed is gonna be too low. I wanna bet my life on it. Hey, 7% attack speed is way too low, and your attack is very low. So we can do a little bit of change here. First, you're gonna take this card and you're gonna replace that with a Secret War 2099 limb variant. This card is not a very good card. Replace this card here with that. Then here, get this card to mythical. Make sure you get that cooldown on it, that's for sure. In all attack. This card, you're gonna, oh boy, you're gonna reroll this shit. You need to have energy attack and ignore defense on this cards. Then you get this card here. Get this card to mythical. Make sure you keep that cooldown on it. Very important. And this card, you're gonna replace this card with a Secret War. Nah, I'm not sure. If you this card is actually tricky. If you do not get cooldown when you get this card to mythical, and if you don't, you wanna actually on your Secret War 2099 limb variants, go full attack on that card, ignore the cooldown, and then here instead of that Star-Lord card, go with Secret War 2099 limb variant. So replace this Secret War 2099 limb variant, get it up. Then here you're gonna go with whatever I said, get this card up. And here I forgot my recommendation. Oh my god, too much going on, man, too much going on. I actually go with the Baby Groot card here. If we get that Baby Groot card, oh no, that's what I wanted to do. It's Marvel Zombie card. You get that Marvel Zombie cards, you're gonna get the all attack as bonus option, gets you cooldown up. That's gonna fix all your stats in my opinion. You can't even get attack speed on that card. So okay, now I remember what I want to do. Let's do this. Secret War 2099 limb variant here. Get this card to mythical. Get this card to mythical with cooldown on it. And here, go to Baby Groot card. No, Marvel Zombie cards. God damn, I'm losing my mind, man. Too many things going in my head. So here, Marvel Zombie cards. Make sure you get attack speed and all attack on that card, and that'll fix your cards. So keep in mind that I did a lot of confusing thing with your cards. Just follow the last thing I said about the cards. Characters here. Captain Marvel needs to be your next tier 3. Captain Marvel. Where's your Captain Marvel, bro? Just like the most important character in the game. Come on, bro. Okay, let's take a quick look. I don't find Captain Marvel. Where's Captain Marvel? Am I blind or something? You should at least be 6 stars since you get her for free. Okay, I might be blind. Okay, let's go back up. I might be blind. It happens sometimes. Let's take a quick look at that. Oh, here she is. Old uniform, my bad. Okay, so she is the next tier 3. Next tier 3 for your list, and you need to get her endgame uniform. Get her endgame uniform, get her to tier 3, and that's gonna be good. Get this guy uniform much stronger. If we talk about next characters here, native tier 2 needs to be this guy. This guy needs to be up as soon as possible. If we look at tier 2 characters, we add Coulson that I saw earlier. There we go. This guy tier 2, this guy tier 2 with Ronin uniform, this girl tier 2 if you can get a BO sub to get her up. And I think that's enough for now. So those things to work on, those characters tier 3, tier 2, and those cards to change, and after that we can try to help you a little bit more once that is done. Okay, token is done. Next we have weight pool. Hey Starco, I am on friend list. Please check my cards. How to replace what bonus option to get, and suggest some cards. I am a wall boss ultimate focus player. I love pushing wall boss ultimate plus chest my obelisk on my meta. Obelisk on meta, as I said for character review, character build earlier. post your characters, the characters actually looking for obelisk in the regular chat, and will help you pick from there. Okay, so Loper Tank here, he says he is on my friend list. Man, this fool is on my friend list. Okay, let's try to find Mr. Loper Tank. Are you ready on my friend list? I don't see you, bro. Ah, he is. So there we go. So first the cards. All cards effect. Cooldown is way too low. You gotta fix that cooldown. So let's take a quick look here. This card needs to be reroll. You can get much better stats here. You at least want to get physical energy attack on this card. Both of those stats are very important. I know level 6 seems shiny, but it's trash if you don't have the attack on it. And if we look at this card here, you want to reroll this card. Energy attack is good on it, but you can go get the attack speed you're actually missing here. Very important. This card here, all attack max HP is good. This card's all attack critical damage, it's not good enough. I don't think it's good. Nope. You need, well, no, keep it like that. I like it still. Two good offensive bonus option, that's good enough. Instead, what we're gonna do is here, instead of going with this card, we're gonna replace this card with a Marvel zombie cards. In your defense is high enough, we can actually afford losing the 6% in your defense here, and we're gonna go get well, your max skill cooldown. Then you roll as bonus option at least all attack on the bonus option. That's all that matters. If you get other good bonus option, that's good, but that's really the only real change you gotta do here. So reroll this one, change this one for Marvel Zombie, and reroll this one with what I said, and you'll be doing much better here. If we look at your roster here, next tier 3 character, next tier 3 characters, if we are in the World Boss Ultimate mode, you got a few options actually. Let me see what we got down there. Wow, we don't got a Jean Grey. We don't got a Jean Grey, man. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I'm not editing this video, so we gotta deal with it. Okay, my recommendation will have been Jean Grey, but you don't have Jean Grey, so my next tier 3 will be this guy. That's the only guy that's actually ready and can use the tier 3. Well, you get this guy coming, but he's trash. So this guy tier 3. If you had Thanos or Jean Grey, I actually recommend them over, but they are not ready and not even close to be ready. So that's what you're gonna want to go with. If we look at characters here, this guy, get this guy to tier 2 with Ronin uniform. If you worry about World Boss Ultimate, you should have this guy to tier 2 with Ronin uniform. That is a must have. This guy, at least 6-star 6 master for his leadership and 5th skill. Very strong to help you in Shadowland, in the World Boss Ultimate. Let's see if we're missing anything else that's very important for World Boss Ultimate. Not really. I think those two characters will be what we need right now. Your next tier 3 character with Thor, I think we're doing good. For Thor, you actually need Coulson lead, so not Coulson but Lincoln lead. Do not pay attention if you add Lincoln, but if you don't have Lincoln, make sure you get Lincoln to tier 2. Actually, let me look here. I don't see Lincoln at tier 2, so get Lincoln. Wow, Lincoln at least 6-star 6 mastery, so Thor can get his best leadership. And that's pretty much it for your account, buddy. Do those things, and you will one day get as good as me. Okay, we got 2 more roster review coming here. Starco, I am on your friend list, on your friend loss. Please check my Quicksilver, see what I can do, and also what character should I get to tier 1, tier 2 next, and please check my cards. Okay, we got Cringe, Boy, Elite Ass. Elite Ass? What the hell is that, man? You say you're on my friend list, you don't give me no IGN here. I'm thinking it might be Elite S, so I'm gonna check that real fast. But we might not have the option here to check this guy since we don't have a IGN. Yeah, I cannot see who you are, buddy, on my friend list, so you'll have to come back next week with IGN, that's for sure. Impossible to say who you are, so repost that next week with your IGN. Well, after you see this video with your IGN. Okay, next we have a visual Erco. I lost my skill cooldown by my recent card set update. Give me an idea how to fix it, please. Let's take a quick look at that, buddy. I'm guessing that's the part of the IGN. I'm guessing. Yeah. Okay, well, let's take a look at those cards, buddy. So cooldown it dropped a little bit, and the attack speed is a little bit too high here. Everything else seems fine, so we're gonna fix the attack speed here. This is kind of the great cards, man. Don't want to touch this one, but I'm guessing, yeah, attack speed is too high because of this card. What's the bonus option on this card, actually? I never built this card, so I don't really know. So let's go find this card here. Oh, this card does not have a set. Am I right? Am I right? Yeah, that card does not have a set. So let's go find it here. Okay, right here. So bonus option, there we go. That's how you fix a cooldown, bro. Replace that attack speed with the cooldown, the bonus option of that card, or otherwise you have to switch that card here, lose attacks to fix that cooldown. That's the only other option. You can always go with the Loki. Actually, you could go with the Loki cards here. You have all attack as basic attack plus energy attack, so you don't really lose attack, but you're losing your defense, but you have enough in your defense to lose it. So you have two options here. You can go with either a Loki 17, god damn, I cannot say it. Loki 17 card with as bonus option energy attack and in your defense, or you can reroll this card and be lucky enough to get all attack and cooldown on this card. So those are the two possibilities of what you can do to drop that attack speed a little bit and gain that cooldown a little bit. So pick one of those options and go for it, man. Go for it. It won't affect much because this card is pretty much a AC cards, so this card is not that offensive. So both options are good. Both options are actually pretty good. You can even put that Loki 17 cards here instead of that, and instead of replacing the Avenger cards here. Actually, I think you'll gain more unless you're really into AC and need that max HP. It will be better to actually replace this card with a Loki 17 cards. Cooldown, all attack, energy attack, and or defense will give you a lot more stats than you have here. So yeah, that's the choice I actually make. Get rid of this cards unless you're AC focused with that Loki 17 card, and that's what I will do for your cards, man. And that was your only question, right? Yeah, that was the only question here. So guys, that is it for the roster review. Again, if you want to get your roster review next week, guys, it's simple. You go in the description below the video, click on that Discord link, jump on the Discord server, go in MFF roster review, type your IGN with your question, and then you'll be showcased in the next weekly roster video. Wow, weekly roster review video. So guys, thank you for watching. Hopefully this video was helpful for some people. Again, make sure to hit the sub and like button to show your support to the channel if you enjoy the content. And on that, I'll see you next week.